after that. But Sean, you're known also for being able to put out new products every single week, or sometimes multiple products in a week. How do you do that? Because even to us, that seems crazy, and we're experienced. I know other product creators talk in the groups like, how can this guy have this massive amount of output, and at the quality that you do? So can you walk us through, basically how you organize yourself, or how you come up with product ideas? So,
Sure. Let's start there. Let's just start with the ideas, because that's where it starts initially. So I've always got a radar on for ideas. And so when I'm answering emails, folks send me emails. I get emails every single day from people asking questions. How do you do this? How do you do that? Whatever. And whenever I get a question, there's this radar that says, hey, have I taught on this before? So can I recommend this person to just go get a product? Or sometimes I'll just send them a link to a product so they can learn. If I've never taught on it before, the question might be, okay, was this something valid? Is this something that just one person in the world wants to know? Or is this something a lot of people might be interested in? And a lot of times, if you're on my list, I'll send out these crazy emails that say, hey, have you ever thought about doing X, Y, Z? If so, if you got any questions, hit reply. I'm just fishing. I want to get the email that gets 35 people that write back and they're like, yeah, I've thought about doing that, but nobody's taught it. If I send out one of those phishing emails and nobody responds, I'm like, okay, forget it. If I wake up tomorrow morning, so I send out a phishing email sometime during the day. I don't look at my emails till tomorrow morning. I wake up tomorrow morning, I got 35 replies saying, yeah, I'd really like to do this. So then my next thought is, okay, create a product. How can I do this? So really the question is, okay, how can I teach this in the smallest amount of time? And a lot of times, and when I first started creating products, I created 10, 20-hour training programs. It'd take me 3 weeks to create them, and you put them out there. What I discovered probably about 7 years ago was that a product that's 1 hour long converts just as well as a product that's 20 hours long. Converts just as well. And the question is, does it get the same amount of results? The truth of the matter is, if you create a 20-hour training program, most people only listen to the first hour anyway. And so the transition for me was, okay, I'm going to start loading as much as I can into the first hour so that if people are only going to listen to 1 hour, they'll get most of the good stuff. Well, after a while, I'm like, why create the other 19 hours worth of training? So then the question is, okay, how can I pack everything somebody needs to know in that 1 hour brick so that they can study the 1 hour brick, they can go out there, they can implement it this week, and they can get results. And so, the next step is, okay, I'm going to do a 1 hour training. It may be 90 minutes, whatever. But how can I load as much into it? Let's do a 1 hour training. And then once it's outlined, then there's a choice. Do I record it on my own? Do I go in the office right now, record for an hour, and put it up as immediate download? Or do I just schedule it for next week at a certain time? Then I'm committed to it. And then what that allows me to do is before I record it, I have the most juice. I've got the most ideas. And so the ideas allow me to write a quick sales letter. So I just sit down, open up, I still use Dreamweaver. So I just sit down and I just start typing, I just start pouring out my thoughts and ideas. And then I write the sales letter. Sales letter usually takes less than an hour. Obviously they're not perfect. They're not optimized. They're nothing. But what I've discovered is that they're in my voice, and my list likes my voice. And if we were to optimize them with like perfect NLP optimized super duper language, it wouldn't even convert as well to my list, because my list likes my voice, and my list drives my sales. My list drives affiliates wanting to promote. So once it's written, then I copy and paste the bullets that I wrote, and those become my outline. And so when I do the live recording a week from now, I literally just pull up those bullets I already wrote, and I just teach from those bullets. So I'm teaching to the sales letter, because people bought the sales letter. So therefore, I make the assumption they like the sales letter enough. All I've got to do is deliver it. They bought the sales letter. Now I got to deliver the sales letter. And that's it. So it takes an hour to do the training, whether I record it pre-recorded or I do it live. Just like right now, you think about, we're doing a training. This is a 30 to 45 minute training. That's, bam, there it is. An hour to write the sales letter, and then, over the course of 2 or 3 days, writing 3 or 4 emails, maybe another hour. So literally every week's product launch is a 1 hour deal.